Hello everyone, this is H2O Monsta here, and I'm continuing on my adventure in part 3 of the entire full playthrough of Banjo and Kazooie. I'm gonna attempt to 100% this with a bit of speedrunning-esque pace, because I've completed 2 levels in 32 minutes, which is pretty freaking fast, like, considered, like, you know, the average times I see on the leaderboards. I'm pretty high up there on the leaderboards if you want to check out, you know, my gamer tag, but it is a bit like hard. I'm not gonna go and check, like, at the end of the last part. I'll check the leaderboards and see if any of my ranks increased, you know, throughout the leaderboard. But here we are in part 3. I'm going to continue on my quest to save my sister Tootie. To remind you, that is the plot of this game. I have to rescue my sister. Whoop, I want to go up there. And here is a mumbo token. A little hidden right there. Here's the second magic cauldron. It does look fairly similar to the first one we found, but I guess that one was a bit more pink than red. So, they do not link to each other. And that is the first gold feather you can find, which will be used to allow you to become invincible. Which, unlike in most games where invincibility can only be achieved through, you know, obtaining one item and then you get to be invincible for a set amount of time. But in this game it's a bit different, because once you learn the move to become invincible, as long as you have gold feathers around, you can be invincible whenever you want. And now he's like, yeah, if you just press the right trigger, you can put all the jigsaw pieces in at once. But I haven't been using it before because you can't do it until Balls tells you can, which is just what he just told me. So it's kind of dumb. Would have saved me a bit more seconds, because like I said before, in a speedrun every second counts if you want to increase your rank on the leaderboards. And I just unlocked the third level, which is called Clanker's Cavern, which is mainly underwater. Like, there's a lot of water in this level. Like, almost all of it is embodied with water. But yeah, I want to hit that panel to make the pillars go up. Hit this panel, make sure you do it to rise that pillar up. But we won't go back up there, because that'll be for the at the end of this I'll do it to unlock the crate for the 4th level. But here we are in Clanker's Cavern. Yeah. What? I actually think I like the music from this level a whole lot. Like, I know there's like some songs or some music in this game that just drones over you and gets stuck in your head, like, for the longest time. Like, it's like, some of the music in here is like catchy but not like enjoyable, or some's like too enjoyable but a bit catchy or whatever. But this one has the good, I don't know what I'm talking about. But this here's Clanker. He does look a bit, you know, menacing at first, especially with that motion that just looks like he just came at you like chomping his teeth. But Clanker's just a bit misunderstood. You know, you can't judge appearance by the cover. You know, you gotta learn to know the guy. And look at that, he's all cut up. You gotta. He's just harmed. He's misunderstood. You gotta understand, like, his way of being. I mean, for Pete's sake, he's Grunty's garbage disposal. You gotta feel sorry for the guy. All right, you gotta swim to the depths. Now, if you drown in this and you lose, like, all those blue honeycombs, it's not like it damages your health until you do get air. No, you instantly die, which does cause a bit of stress. But thanks to Gloop here, you can get these these air bubbles. So make sure you try to stay behind Gloop as much as possible. And Gloop is the name of the fish, by the way. And try your best to remember the names of all the enemies. It'll really help you on later on in the game. Just for noting. Alright. Don't want to spend too much time down here, but don't want to forget the Jinjo here. Now make sure you hold on to the bumpers because they'll make your turns a whole lot sharper and it could save you a whole lot of time. And bam! This does... Oh, well, luckily this does not like make your air go down just watching this cutscene. So hopefully enough time has passed to where Gloop will make a full course around, which will allow me then to get Gloop to have an air bubble. Come on, Gloop. Help me out. Help a brother out. Help a bear out. Come on, grab that bubble. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna truck it out of here. Swim, swim, swim. I'll make it. I got plenty of air to make it. I hope. Oh gosh, I hope. Yeah, I got plenty of air. Alright. Time to get on this mighty beast known as Clanker. Boosh. Whoop. You can fall off of Clanker, but since this entire place is water, you don't really have to worry about fall damage in this. But if you're doing a speed run, then you do want to worry about not falling to your doom, which will waste a whole lot of time. Ooh, alright. What you want to do is shoot 3 eggs at that and it'll open the crate. Like some of this you will not know unless you actually tried it. Like, I'm sure in the past I've tried hitting it with like the beak attack. I don't know if that's what it's called, but I'm calling it the beak attack. Do 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 boo 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 doo. Alright, I'm gonna do these side bits first. And use this to go up in here where you get some feathers, eggs, notes, gold feathers. And I believe at the end will be an extra life, I believe. Yep, extra life. But I'm only doing this for the notes mainly. And then you can drop down to this part where you can get some very useful gold feathers. Alright. Now what you want to do here is shoot 3 eggs at his gold tooth. Oh yeah. But you don't want to drop down yet because there is a mumbo token on the other side. Whoosh. And that's the mumbo token. Ow, you messed me up. Ah, darn it. Get all the notes around the inside of his jaw. And yes, we are inside the body of a mechanical shark. It was used as a garbage disposal. So I'm glad I'm not Banjo right now because it probably smells really, really bad. Now this part's really easy. Just gotta go through the green rings before the time runs out. And look, they gave you 48 seconds to do it. That's plenty of time. And you can understand you'll learn the pattern pretty fast. Just gotta know what technique you need to use, like to get through each one without wasting time. Like to this one, you want to use the double jump. I call it the double jump, even though it's more of a flutter than a jump. And there you go. And somehow it makes the water rise. I don't know how. I was not taught the anatomy of mechanical sharks. But I do know there is a jiggy inside of them. And that is just fine with me. Whoop! Okay. Alright, I want to go this way first because there is a Jinjo down here. Hey, little guy. You lonely? I'll free you from that nasty tentacle looking thing. Look at that, so much health. It's ridiculous how much health you get in this game. Like how easy it is to not die in this game. And yet there are some parts in which it is so easy for you to die. Like there are some parts, there's a lot of parts in certain levels in which if you fall off then you like instantly lose all your health and die. Like instantly. Alright, wait for this thing to shoot up and then jump right in there. Which you can then, bam, shoot the Gruntilda switch. I'm pretty sure I said this in the previous parts, but there's one in every single level. Whoop! Yeah. Take a look at those black scabs, and that's how you know where the buzzsaws are going to be going through. But since you have so much health, you really don't need to worry. Alright, that is the 5th Jiggy. Now you want to use this because it'll help you get to the last Jiggy inside of Clanker. And it'll also get to you to the place where you will learn the move of invincibility. Now don't go further on until you, like, for sure you need, like, it is impossible to go through there without the invincibility. Invincibility is like super freaking useful, especially in the final fight. But for now, it is going to be to use to get through this giant, giant tunnel of just spinning buzzsaws. All right, time to go! Woo! And you can hear the the clinking, which means like how many times you've been hit with the buzzsaw, and I just hear a bunch of clink, 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 clink. So yeah, you would be like dead instantly if you did not have the golden feathers. And that is every single Jiggy inside of Clanker. So we are done with him. But we still have to use him to get one last Jiggy, but that won't be until the end of the level. Well, that's just the order of which I'm doing it. So onward outside of Clanker. Okay. Whoop. There you go. Go this way. Kill that guy, or else getting this part would be a very pain in the butt. Go up here, you'll get some notes, and I believe another one man's at the top of here. Or no, Mumbo Token. Yeah, it's just another one. Climbing up the pole, and you hear the whistling of a Jinjo, which is just right there. Like, you could slide down the inside of the pipe, but all there is eggs. So it's a bit of a waste. Especially since right here you can get like a honeycomb piece. And also don't want to forget honeycomb piece, which is just right here. Now this could be easily missed. Look at that. Look at that, hiding in there. Like, you would never be able to find out it was there unless you've, like, done this previously. Unless you were, like, really lucky. Oh, shoot. Get in there. Oh, shoot. I missed one. Oh, I missed another. This is going so horribly wrong. Oh, shoot. I'm living on the edge. Oh, shoot. Am I gonna die? I don't want to die. Oh, gosh. Race against time. Race against time. Go up, Banjo. Go up, Banjo. Go up, Banjo. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I felt the light flash before my eyes. Okay, back here there's going to be a few mutated crabs you're going to have to deal with. Or mutated knackers, I believe is what they're called, knackers. Or nippers. Oh, snippet mutants, okay. Just gotta kill them all. You can easily do that with invincibility. Like, don't be afraid to use invincibility because there's plenty of them inside, you know, the game. Whoop. Yeah, beating all you snippets. With that, the next Jiggy has appeared, which I will now grab. Boop 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 boom boom da 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 bonk yeah. Do 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 boop boop. Okay, enough of that. Alright, I'm gonna grab these gold feathers because running a bit low. It's always nice to have enough. Alright. Gonna go to this area, which I believe will lead me to a Jinjo. If memory serves right. Yes. Whoop. Jiggy number 8. I believe the next Jiggy is just over there. I am right. It is over there. Doo-doo. Boom, 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 boom. I'm sure I mentioned this, but this game looks so much better on the 360. Not to mention, the 360 controller is way more comfortable in your hand than the Nintendo 64 controller, with its blister-inducing control stick. Just doing some swimming. Swimming, 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 swim, swim. And I believe that tunnel just leads to a Mumbo token, which I really don't need. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the last Jiggy of the level. Oh, that's just bad timing. There we go. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop. Like, oh gosh, I don't have all the notes. That's because I missed all the notes. Or I skipped all the notes in the beginning because since I have to go back anyways to go back to the entrance, I thought I might as well save myself a trip by just doing it all at the end. You gotta think ahead in order to beat your time in this here game. But in the N64 version, it didn't really matter much because, you know, there weren't any Xbox Live leaderboards. I'm sure it was just bragging rights to your friends. But not many of my friends owned this game. I mean, oh, God darn it. Okay. Watch your step, or watch my step, Kazooie. Come on, Kazooie. I'm trusting my life in your hands. I like how it's like this because Banjo's like completely oblivious to where Kazooie's going. Because Kazooie could just be like running right off a cliff, and Banjo would not know anything about it. He's like, well, I guess if you want to go this way, then I guess you know what you're doing, even though you are just a bird. I don't know who has a more developed brain, a bird or a bear. I think bears are smarter. But that is the end of level 3. That was weird. Like I said before, I'm going to go up here to unlock the gate for level 4. And I'll go ahead and also unlock level 4. I don't want to talk to her right now because there's going to be a bunch of dialogue that I don't want to have to deal with. And if you get close to her, she's going to automatically talk to you like the first time. So that's why I was just avoiding her right there, just to save myself some time. I might go back like at the end of the game and talk to her just to know all the information that I need to complete like the last part of the game. And I'm not going to spoil it, you know. I've been avoiding like the specifics, so I'm not going to spoil it for you. But there you go, unlocked level 4, Bubble Gloop Swamp. Some people don't like Bubble Gloop Swamp, but I do. Pretty much, it's just a transformation I like. It's one of the, I think it's actually the only, hold on. Yeah, it's the only transformation in which you can attack the enemies with. Alright. Gonna do a little backtracking here for the Gruntilda panel that I slammed in Clinker's Cavern. And look at those eyeballs. You just gotta pound them right back down. And then right on her big dumb nose. Alright, and that is the end of part 3, ladies and gents. So thank you everyone for watching. I'm going to go ahead and look at the time that I got for Clinker's Cavern. 17:20. Oh, I did beat my time. The last best time I got was 18:20. So I beat my last time with a whole minute. So that's gonna get my rank up there in the leaderboards. But let's see how much time I've spent altogether. 54 minutes. So yeah, beat the first 3 levels, and there are 9 levels in the game, so I've completed 1/3 of the level in less than an hour. So I might actually beat my set time, which is under 5 hours. But to be fair, the levels I believe from here on in are gonna get much more longer and possibly more life-threatening, because there are bits which could hurt me a lot more, or instant kills, like instant kill parts. But yep, this is H2O Monsta. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out the other videos that my buddy Knuckles is posting up, and be sure to tune in for part 4 of my Banjo Kazooie playthrough. Woo!